The story doesn't exactly begin with once upon a time. It starts with chaos, confusion, and cancelled flights. But hang in there because we are taking you on an unforgettable 8-day adventure across the stunning land of Krabi. So there we were at the airport, bags packed, eyes sparkling with excitement. And then reality hit. Delayed flights, long faces, the kind of silence that only comes when Indigo steals a day of your vacation. Now, officially they said the delay was due to Krabi airport maintenance. But honestly, Bhagwan hi jaane kya chal raha tha backstage. Maybe aliens landed, maybe someone spilled chai on the runway. And guess what? The flight was so empty we were tempted to play musical chairs mid-air. I'm talking economy class turned business class vibes. Plus it took off almost on time from Bangalore. A rare miracle.
Soon we were in Thai airspace, staring down at postcard views of Phuket, the blue water, the tiny islands, even the clouds looked more relaxed here.
After landing, we headed to a hotel in Ao Nang, which was Infinity Ao Nang. Room tour time, pretty neat place, cozy vibes, decent view, and the kind of bed that screams, nap first, unpack later. Our first day in Ao Nang. The weather? Moody. Dark clouds, light drizzle, and that stay in bed kind of atmosphere. But did we give up? Never.
So we are at Ao Nang Beach Road. हम निकले थे अपने होटल से अराउंड 3:30 एंड उसके बाद हमने सोचा आओ नंग बीच एंड उसके आसपास की मंकी ट्रेल एंड थोड़ी सी मार्केट एक्सप्लोर करते हैं. सो आओ नंग बीच हमारे होटल से था कुछ 10 मिनट, आई थिंक 2.5-3 किलोमीटर ही है. इट्स वेरी नियर. एंड उसके बाद हमने सी देखा विच वॉज वेरी रफ एट द मोमेंट क्योंकि मानसून चल रहा है. वाटर वॉज वेरी रफ बट फिर भी लोग अंदर थे काफ़ी. सो लेट्स सी पानी में जाते हैं नहीं जाते हैं, बट फॉर नाउ विल हैव समथिंग टू ईट लंच एंड उसके बाद वी विल गो एंड सी आओ नंग बीच.
लंच करने एंड हमने ऑर्डर करी है कोकोनट रोटी विद सम मेपल सिरप ऑन टॉप. लेट्स सी हाउ इट टेस्ट. सी कम ट्राई.
We took a peaceful little stroll on the beach. It was raining, sure, but that gentle romantic kind. You know, the kind that makes you want to pretend you are in a music video.
Eventually we called it a day and prepared for the big plan ahead.
Day 2 was our Hong Island tour, aka the day we lived like millionaires on a private boat. We bargained like typical Indians abroad and sealed the deal at 3,000 baht for a private longtail boat for 4 people. Cheap thrills, expensive vibes. As we set sail, the views were straight out of a desktop wallpaper. Clear turquoise waters, dramatic limestone cliffs towering on both sides, and the rhythmic sound of the engine making it all feel surreal. Longtail boats have this old school charm, and with the wind in our hair and the mist on our faces, it felt like we were gliding straight into paradise. After about 45 to 60 minutes of sea-induced butt massage, we reached Hong Island. Getting off the boat meant crossing a floating bridge that moved more than our flight's departure time. Wobbly, hilarious, and slightly scary. But we made it. Welcome to paradise. Soft white sand, dramatic cliffs hugging the island, and water so clear you could see your future in it.
We have reached Hong Island. कैसी थी जर्नी होंग आइलैंड की?
अरे अच्छी तो थी, ऊपर नीचे हुआ, लेकिन अच्छा हुआ कि हमने दवाई ले ली थी.
And now it's time to go in the water.
We ran into the water like kids on summer vacation. We floated, splashed, and recreated Bollywood beach scenes, minus the dancing. The beach was relatively quiet, so we had space to fool around, pose like travel influencers, and even attempt synchronized swimming. It failed miserably, but yeah, A for effort. The name Hong actually means room in Thai, and the island gets its name from the hidden lagoon tucked inside. But honestly, even just the beach itself is worth the hype. It's the kind of place where you sit in silence for a minute, take a deep breath, and think, yeah, this is what all those travel reels were talking about. We spent the next hour doing absolutely nothing productive. Floating in the water, lying on the sand, pretending we were on the cover of Condé Nast Traveler, real vacation stuff. If you ever imagined the perfect, untouched beach from a postcard, this was it. Hong Island wasn't just a stop on our tour, it was a core memory in the making.
From there, we headed to Hong Lagoon, one of the most magical places in Krabi.
The entrance was narrow, like sailing through a secret doorway to another dimension. The cliffs opened up to reveal a hidden emerald green lagoon. The view from inside felt like stepping into a hidden jungle temple surrounded by water.
Our boatman stopped the engine and said, "Here's a good spot, shallow water, safe to swim."
Three of us jumped in like seals, but one person, my friend's wife, let's just say she wasn't ready. She clung to her husband like the boat was sinking, cautiously stepping in like a dramatic soap opera character. While my wife, she was doing freestyle swimming powered by steam engine feet. It was adorable and mildly chaotic. After soaking in the peaceful vibe of the lagoon, we sailed towards Pak Bia Island. From above, the island looked like a green gem dropped in sparkling waters. Crystal clear in the shallows with gentle ripples reflecting the sunlight like glitter. The shoreline curved like a smile, and our boat looked like a tiny toy against the vast beauty.
We pulled out our lunch boxes like we were in picnic ad, sat on the soft sand, munched on some Thai snacks, and just soaked in the vibe.
Last island for the day, Lao Lading Island. Another floating platform, another 100-meter walk, and bam! Another stunning beach with hardly any crowd. The surrounding cliffs formed a cozy way around the island, and the water shimmered like melted glass. It is the kind of place where even time decides to chill for a little bit. Next day, we were chasing sunrise. Woke up at 4:30 am. It hurt, but we had a goal: to witness a Krabi sunrise from a secret viewpoint about 12 kilometers from Aonang. Entry 70 baht per person. Hike 15 minutes. Mood sleepy but hyped. You're standing above a sea of green with layers of hills rolling into the distance like someone just unfolded a giant nature blanket. The entire place feels like it's holding its breath just for that one perfect moment. The view from above was nothing short of magical. Lush green hills slowly awakening as the golden sun peeked through the clouds. The mist danced between the trees, and as the light grew stronger, The entire landscape looked like it was breathing. The sun's rays sliced through the sky, painting everything in a soft golden glow. People sat quietly with coffee mugs in hand, watching the scene like a live painting.
So we are at Tiger Cave Temple. Entry is 50 baht per person. And अभी हो रही है बारिश. Not ऐसे धमाधम जोरदार बारिश, but हाँ still it is raining. We have to walk like 100 meters. उसके बाद फिर hike starts. 1000 steps we have to climb. And then we'll reach the cave temple. This is the place from where a hike is supposed to begin. Hike mode start.
Yes.
Garmin पे.
Yes.
Apple वालों का भी hike mode start होगा अभी. हैं?
प्रिपेयर हो रही हूँ मैं थकने के लिए.
सदमे के लिए.
थकने के लिए आपको.
अच्छा. चलो. Let's go. थोड़ी सी steep सीढ़ियाँ हैं यहाँ पे. थोड़ी सी.
Oh, this is so lovely. Oh, wow.
अगली बार बिना बताए
What a
कैमरा ऑन
nice
करूँगा.
hike.
चल आजा.
My good.
Finally reach the top. व्यू तो अच्छा है यार काफ़ी. क्लाउड्स हैं तो ज़्यादा दूर तक तो नहीं दिख रहा उतना, बट स्टिल इट्स वेरी नाइस. क्यों मैडम जी?
View is very nice.
भाई टॉप पे तो इट्स लाइक 360 डिग्री व्यूज ही व्यूज. अमेजिंग.
Our next stop, Railay, where relaxation becomes a full-time job.
We took a long tail boat from Aonang Pier and checked into Railay Gateway Resort.
From above, you could see dramatic limestone cliffs rising boldly against the blue sky, winding beaches stretching like golden ribbons, and our cozy little resort nestled quietly among the thick greenery, like a secret hideaway carved out just for us. The resort had it all: jungle vibes, ocean views, and a climb to your room that felt like a leg day at gym. But once you reach the top, totally worth it. Inside, the room is super cozy. Wooden interiors, high ceilings, and a bed that looks like it's been waiting just for us to crash after a long day. Oh, and the balcony? Private views of the ocean peeking through the trees. It's the kind of spot where you sip coffee and question yourself why you ever live in a city. Honestly, this isn't just a room. It's a full-on experience. Peaceful, private, and just the right amount of rustic. Our room overlooked the beach, kind of, and the pool was the kind that makes you want to live there forever. My wife found a swing right outside the resort and just sat there, swaying gently with the breeze and soaking in the kind of peace you only find in postcards. We walked from the resort to Phra Cave Beach during high tide. Seawater flowed through mangroves, waves crashing at the edge of the jungle trail, and at one point, we even passed through a narrow cave system. This little cave system we are passing through isn't just a shortcut. It's part of Krabi's ancient limestone backbone, shaped over millions of years by the elements. These cliffs and caves were once underwater coral reefs, slowly pushed by the tectonic shifts and carved by the wind, waves, and rain into these dramatic rock formations. At Phra Cave, waves were crashing hard, the wind howling and the beach looking dramatic as ever. It was cinematic, chaotic, and completely mesmerizing. According to local legend, centuries ago, a beautiful Indian princess was shipwrecked in this very area. Stranded and waiting for rescue, she found shelter in this cave and never left. Some say her spirit still lingers here, protecting the coastline and watching over fishermen. Over time, locals began offering prayers here for safe voyages and fertility, believing the cave held spiritual power. We played in the water like excited kids, jumping waves, falling, laughing, and pretending to be surfers. We weren't. But the energy? 100 out of 10. We spotted another beach across the rocks. The path? Flooded and wild. But with a little courage and peer pressure, we made it across and reached the actual Phra beach. It was peaceful, clean, and quiet, mostly visited by people staying at Railay, so the vibe was chill and unhurried. Easily one of the best beaches we have ever been to. From there, we walked back to Railay West Beach through the Railay Market. The beach, meh. The market, surprisingly lively on the way back. Street food, music, and good vibes. Honestly, after Phra, nothing else was hitting quite the same. Our last adventure, Emerald Pool and Blue Lagoon. We drove 70 kilometers to reach this place. Entry 400 baht. Locals paid 30. We felt robbed, but we were already there. "800 meters through the jungle brought us to the Emerald Pool. It was fine, pretty, clear water, but didn't quite feel worth the entry fee. Now, once we got over the fact that we'd paid 400 baht per person to jump into a glorified giant tub, we decided to go all in, and honestly, it was worth it. The water was crystal clear, like nature's own infinity pool, except no edge, just endless jungle vibes all around. And the bottom, soft, squishy, no weird sharp rocks trying to ruin your day. It was the perfect setup for full-on fun. We started with the usual, some light floating, some peaceful chilling, and 5 minutes later, it turned into a water wrestling championship. People were splashing, racing, and trying to stand on slippery rocks like they were auditioning for the Wipeout Thailand. Honestly, if you come here and don't act like a complete goofball at least once, are you even on vacation? Then came the highlight of this place, the blue pool. A 10-minute scenic walk through jungle and streams led us there. And wow, the pool looked like it belonged in a fantasy world. Deep, rich blue surrounded by forest. The water didn't move, it shimmered. Silent and sacred. You can't swim in it, but just standing there, soaking in that impossible color, felt like a blessing. Before wrapping up the trip, here is one final suggestion. Grab a beach mat, some snacks, and just go to the beach for sunset. As the sky turned golden and the waves shimmered like diamonds, we sat there, barefoot, content, and completely lost in the moment. No noise, just nature doing its thing. And trust me, it was the perfect end to a perfect trip. That's it for this vlog. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and comment and share it with your friends. See you in the next one.